Hey everyone, welcome to your practice. Today is going to be about 20 minutes long and it should feel really good in your body. We're going to do some simple postures, some breath with movement, and a little bit of breath work at the end, Nodi Shavasana. So the goal is to let you have some space to meet yourself, see what comes up for the day. Use these postures as a guide, but always listen to your body. Use whatever props or modifications you want and take your time. So we are going to get started in just a minute, but if you want to set up your space, kind of create that ritual of centering back to here, let this be kind of a sacred practice for you. So if you want to put on some music, light a candle, or just do anything that you need to do to feel like you're here, go ahead and do that now. And then we're going to get started in Sukhasana. Cross your right shin in front of your left and take a little sway side to side, shifting your weight onto one sit bone and then the other. As always, feel fluid, as fluid as you want with your body. So if you can roll your neck with it, roll your shoulders with it, move your spine kind of like a snake, like an S shape. And then let this kind of naturally bring you into some spirals, circling your rib cage forward, to the right, back, and then to the left. You could take big circles, really folding over your shin to stretch the hips a little more. And then you could start to kind of titrate that back and hone back into the center line, the spine. Move and explore for a couple more breaths. Arrive into your body. Feel what you feel today. It's different every day. It's different every hour. And we're not here to prove anything. We're here to meet ourselves. If I didn't say it earlier, face the long edge of your mat instead of the front. Then keep your left leg where it is. Stretch your right leg long into a Janu Sirsasana shape. And then inhale, twist your body to the right a little bit, push down through your fingertips on the mat. Exhale, take a gentle fold. You don't have to touch your foot. You can just fold forward a little bit or a lot. Inhale, come back through center. And then exhale, twist to the right. Right hand plants all the way behind you. Left hand comes to the outside of your right thigh. And then peel your right shoulder open. Inhale, release the twist. Exhale, left hand plants on the outside of your left hip. Roll your weight forward into the left shin and the right heel. And then extend your hips forward into stargazer as your right arm sweeps up and then over your ear. Breathe in. Exhale, lower your hips. Inhale, tall spine. Roll to the right. Exhale, fold to whatever degree over your right leg. Inhale, lift your shoulders over your pelvis. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, transition over to the left. Exhale, plant your left hand. Breathe in, stargazer pose. Drive your hips forward, open up through the front and the right side of your body, and then lower back down. One more time, breathe in, tall spine. Exhale, just a little bit of a fold over the right leg. Inhale, stack shoulders over hips. Exhale, twist to the right, revolving from above your navel. Inhale, release the twist. Exhale, plant your left hand behind you. Breathe in, open up into your stargazer. Exhale, lower back down. Switch the cross of your shins, find Sukhasana again, left in front of right. And rock around a little bit, sway, spiral. A minute of free movement. So feel free to explore, to really move, and then when you feel like you need to come back and meet yourself back in center, it's always there. Maybe you start taking circles to the left, back, right and forward. Make them a little bigger if you want. And then start to kind of reduce the, circumference of your circles. So you're getting smaller and smaller. So you're just kind of rotating around the spine now, and eventually come back through the middle. Extend your left leg out long this time. Right leg stays where it is. Inhale, plant through your fingertips, lift your heart up. Roll your shoulders back, and then exhale, gentle fold over the right knee, or left knee. Inhale, lift again. Exhale, twist to the left. Left hand behind you, right hand comes onto the outside of your left thigh. And then peel your left shoulder back. Inhale, release the twist. Exhale, plant your right hand on the outside of your right hip. Roll forward into your right shin, and then inhale, stargazer. Left arm sweeps overhead. Hips drive forward. Feel that nice expansion through the front of the hip, the side waist, and lower hips back down. Inhale, stretch your spine tall as you revolve towards your left knee. Exhale, take a little fold. Lift shoulders again, breathe in. Breathe out, twist. Breathe in, roll towards the right, and exhale, plant your hand. Inhale, full expression of your stargazer. And release. You know the pattern. One more time through this cycle on your own. Eventually, lower your hips back down and meet me in a bear sit. So feet are planted hip width distance or a little bit wider out in front of you. Kneecaps are pointing up to the sky. Wrap your hands along the front of your shins and take a cat-cow. So on an inhale, pull your hands into your shins. Thread your heart forward. Maybe drop your head back. Exhale, tuck chin to chest, round through the back body like someone was pulling the back of the heart behind you. Inhale, open up into cow. Exhale, round into cat. Close your eyes if you'd like. Let it feel good. A few more rounds here. Connect with your breath. Last exhale, let it go. Maybe sigh it out through an open mouth. Come back to neutral more or less, and then drop both knees over to the right, finding a deer sit. So the sole of your right foot is touching somewhere along your left thigh. Both knees are bent. Inhale, turn your heart towards the right knee, and then exhale, fold. If you'd like a couple blocks underneath your elbows or a bolster, whatever you need to lift the ground up to you. I'm going to stay here for a few breaths in silence and stillness. See if you can soften anywhere you're clenching. Breathe down into the low back and the pelvic floor. And then become a little bit heavier. Good. Plant your right elbow either on the ground or on your bolster, shooting out straight from the right hip. Stretch your left arm up and overhead. Bring your hand to the back of your skull and then lift your left elbow to the sky. It's kind of like a heart opening side stretch, but really gentle here. And now breathe into your rib cage. Roll back through your bear sit. So knees come back through center. Wrap your hands around your shins. Just a couple of rounds of cat-cow on your own. And then as you're ready, drop your knees over to the left, deer sit, reposition if you need, turn your heart towards your left knee, bring your bolster in front of you if you're using it. Inhale to walk your fingertips forward and lift up through your heart a little bit. Exhale, find your fold. Another breath here. And then slide your left elbow directly on the outside of your left waist. Bring your right palm to the back of your skull. And then open your elbow up to the sky. Breathe into the right rib cage and expand across the front of your chest. Good. Come back through center. From your bear sit, plant your hands behind you. Your fingertips can point whatever way you want them to. Ground down through your palms and your fingertips and your toes and your heels. Engage your glutes and lift your hips up to the sky. Reverse tabletop. Your chin can be tucked or you can drop your head back. And breathe here for 5 breaths. Really steady, stable, calm. One more inhale. Exhale, lower down. Baddha Konasana, butterfly shape. Soles of the feet touch in the center. Drop your knees out to the side. You can rest them on blocks if you'd like. Hands to ankles. Inhale, lift your heart up. Exhale, take a fold. Your heels can be close towards your groin, or you can take a nice wider stance. Whatever feels right in your body right now. And then let your spine round. Release your jaw. Let your head hang heavy. Two more cycles of breath. Gently come back to a seat and find whatever comfortable seat that you can. We're going to move into just a couple minutes of breath work. You could also sit up onto your bolster to bring your pelvis higher than your knees. And we'll be doing a pranayama practice called Nadi Shodhana, and we'll be using our right hand to kind of create what we're trying to do here. So you're going to bring your index and middle finger onto your forehead or your third eye center. Your thumb will be blocking your right nostril, and your index or your ring finger will be blocking your left nostril. So we'll be breathing in through one nostril, and then at the top of the breath, we switch sides, and then we breathe out. And then we cycle back in through that same side. And at the top of the breath is when you close that side and open the other one. Close your eyes down. Set just your presence here for another minute or two. This can be a really centering breath practice. It's meant to kind of balance the two hemispheres of your brain, or your masculine and feminine energy. And I think it feels really calming and relaxing as well. So fingers to your forehead. Start by closing your left nostril with your ring finger. And then breathe in through your right nostril. Close with your thumb and breathe out through the left side. All the way to the bottom of the breath. Breathe in through the left nostril. Close with your ring finger and breathe out the right. All the way to the bottom of the breath. Breathe in the right side. Close your thumb, open your ring finger, breathe out. In through the left. Out through the right. In through the right. Out through the left. If you have the hang of it, a few more rounds on your own. Finish up with one more round of breath. Keep your eyes closed and then release your hand into your lap. Breathe in through both nostrils, feeling that nice evenness, and breathe out. Let yourself linger here for just a few moments in silence, see if anything comes up for you. And bring one palm to your heart and then the other hand on top. Breathe into your hands. Exhale, soften your shoulders. Sigh the breath out of your mouth. One more time, breathe in. This time, palms together. Exhale, take a little bow. Keep your eyes closed, but then start to gently slide your hands along your thighs, maybe wiggle your toes around, find some spirals and sways. Just one more time. Revisiting this concept of movement outside your center line, exploration, all the things we get to do, all the things we can do, all the things we have to do. And then come back through center, always knowing that you can meet yourself here. You have the capability to revisit these practices and to always just kind of find yourself if you've lost yourself throughout the day. You can blink your eyes open and take in the space around you. Thank you for being here, and I will see you next time.